Everyone's lovable piece of shit, King Reaper, and we're gonna talk about Titans. Which Titans, you might ask? We're gonna be talking about Titans Season 3. We're gonna talk about the theory behind it. Well, my theory, at least. Some stuff that people have thought about and what people want to see. I'm gonna try to implement this as best as possible. And yeah, I'm gonna try to adapt a lot of different things to this theory because this is all coming up right on top of my head. I just got done watching. I finally just got done watching the episode 7 of Titans, and now my theories are starting to manifest. And yeah, I want to talk about it, finally. I want to talk about Titans. So far, these episodes are pretty good. I like them. they're actually really good. I actually like Season 3. It's one of my favorite ones. Season 2 was a little weird. Season 1 was pretty dark, and that's kind of why I liked it. Just for the pure shock factor of Robin saying, "Fuck Batman." But yeah, so my theory about Titans Season 3 is, all we know is Batman did kill Joker. Dick is trying to follow in Bruce's footsteps, trying to be a better Batman. Titans are helping around in Gotham.
Yay, Titans got way better in Season 3 and Season 1 was good too.
And let's also think. Connor's less of a freaking idiot. Like, I love seeing the Lex Luthor aspects of his personality. I think that's really important to see. But yeah, Titans Season 3 off to a really great start. It's really good. That's all I'm gonna really say. Red Hood's makes sense for this universe. Like, people are like, "Oh, he's not accurate. He's not accurate." Actually, I think he might be accurate for this universe and this universe alone. Like, I wasn't gonna expect them to do full-blown comic book Jason Todd, which in the end that would actually kind of suck, not gonna lie, because that would be a huge personality shift for a character, and I think that would cause a little more problems and ask a lot more questions. So what they did with Red Hood kind of felt right for a time, and it still does. Like, this wasn't Jason Todd that spent years after being revived with the League of Assassins and then banged Talia al Ghul. No, honey, no. He just recently got revived. Didn't have the time to mature over it. He didn't have the time to have his mentality change 100%. Technically, why his mentality has shifted so much is because of, well, the drug he's using, which people were theorizing it was fear toxin, which it's confirmed it's not. It's a new drug made by, I don't know, and I don't really fucking care about this, but it's Jonathan Crane, which, yeah, Jonathan Crane's a known chemist, so is the Joker technically, and so is, now that I think about it, a lot of Batman villains are chemists. Like, yeah, a lot of Batman villains are chemists. But no, I like Red Hood. I like how he is in the show. And so far it has a proper pace. But let's go to my theory. There might be some spoilers in here, just letting people know. So I think it's gonna end off with Dick becoming Batman. This has been like this huge trend lately where people are trying to push Dick Grayson into the Batman role, which
My theory for season 3 is that Nightwing will take on the Batman role.
I think, yeah, I think Dick Grayson's gonna become Batman altogether. Because people have been hearing rumors that Brandon Thrice is no longer gonna be in the show after season 3. Like he's gonna take a leave of absence. Because they want to be the main focus of it, Tim Drake. Which makes sense. Tim Drake became a leader of Teen Titans later on. So, you know, I think that cannot work. It depends on how they do it. But I'd love them to do Tim Drake being, well, I want him to be mentored by Dick Grayson. I want him to be full-blown mentored by Dick Grayson. I want it to be... That's what I really want to see. Someone's in my cave. Oh, it was Dick. But yeah, I want to see this... and I don't want to see like a son and... like a son and father mentality. I want to see like a brother mentality. I want to see Tim sit there and can like looks up to like Dick like a brother. And I can see there's potential in Tim Drake becoming kind of like the Tim Drake in the comics. I've seen some little scenes where this actor, the actor who's playing Tim Drake, play certain important roles, and I can see that he does have that capability. So I kind of do see why they picked him. Did not like the fact that they picked him on pure controversy, but that's besides the point. I think that they can do a good job with this character. I think Dick Grayson becoming Batman would kind of defeat the purpose of Season 1 and Season 2 a little bit, because his whole point was to get out of Batman's shadow and no longer be and don't want to be the Batman. But I don't see Bruce coming back. I don't see Ian Glenn's character coming back. I don't see it happening. I don't plan for it happening. And yeah. If he does, he does. Give me one sec. Is he watching my stream? I don't think he's watching my stream. So I'm saying you need something, bud. Alright. But yeah, I hope that Dick Grayson does get this little time to shine. I hope he gets his big spotlight about it. I hope like the final 2 episodes he talks about, I don't want to be Batman, but at the same time Gotham needs a Batman. And who knows, maybe after season 4.
Yes.
Maybe after season 4, what happens after a little while, maybe Ian Glenn's character might come back. I don't see it happening for the time being. But again, that's life. Like, Brandon Thrice is what I've seen really good as Robin. Didn't like how brooding he was at certain points,
Sexy.
but you know, at the same time, it was kind of irritating. But yeah, I think so far, yeah, Brandon Thrice was good as, he's great as Robin, great as Nightwing, and I hope to see more of the character, but at the same time, I do have to think of what's going to happen in the near future and what's going to happen in general. I think he's going to be, I think he will become Batman. Tim Drake, All I can really see is him becoming Robin, maybe becoming Red Robin instead of like normal Robin, like using that as his name. I think Starfire might end up becoming more of a leadership role and becomes the leader of Titans. I've seen that happen in multiple different types of media, and I think that would be the most likely choice because I don't think Tim Drake's gonna become a leader like right away. I actually really need to think about this because there's a lot of different things that might end up happening, what might not happen, what might happen, and I need to think of the most likely scenarios. When it comes to me theorizing a lot of different stuff, I want it to be close enough that I know for a fact that it may or may not happen. Good chances it might, good chances it won't. At the same time, so far Titan's doing good. I don't see any really big problems on it. I haven't seen what Rachel's been up to, so I can't really say anything about Rachel's future. I don't see them actually doing anything with Donna Troy. Maybe her being revived, comebacks to save their asses, and then goes with the mascara to wrap her head around everything that has been happening. Just to deal with the trauma of dying. Okay, seriously. But yeah, I think so far, not that big of a deal. It's doing pretty good. I'm not gonna kick him. He just wants a reaction. Don't mind him. He's trying just to start shit. I'm not gonna sit here and deal with that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna react to it. I'm not gonna react to this childish behavior. If he wants to sit there and actually talk to me about it, he could sit there and talk to me about it. If he wants to sit there and act like an adult and talk to me about it, he could talk to me about it. But if he doesn't want to sit there and do that, I'm not going to stop him. And I really don't care. He can act however the hell he wants to act. And, well, okay, back to my video. I honestly believe... Yeah, well, that's actually what I just believe so far. Actually, no, I got two more things. I think Connor's gonna get more and more comfortable with himself. Which, I've noticed that hates the fact that he's part human, well, specifically part Lex Luthor. And I think as soon as when he learns that it can be a good thing, I think things will change for that character. And him becoming more comfortable about himself would actually be awesome to see. I would like to see Superboy be confident in who he is.
Hey Bucko, just wanted to say, wasn't trying to do anything. See ya.
But at the same time, what I want to do is I want to see these characters. I want to see the theme of this story to be rebirth. I want to see Gotham actually hit them home. I want to see Gotham show them a whole new perspective on the world, and I think it'll be good. I think it'll be awesome to see this, and I think it should be very important to have this be referenced in future seasons. Because out of Season 2, Season 1, Season 3, they lost a lot. We lost Hank, which I hope at some point they can figure out the way to bring him back, or actually if they bring Dawn's sister. Because in the comics, Dawn actually has a sister that becomes Hawk. Which, that would be awesome to see. That would actually be really cool. And okay, Dick becoming Batman. I don't want to see him just become full-blown brooding either. Like, Dick in the comics when he was Batman, he made jokes. People obviously knew it wasn't like Batman was acting off. But granted, at the same time, it was like a awesome role reversal. Because, well, Robin's usually is the ambiguous one, you know, the one who makes jokes and all that, has to have questions answered for him, and then Batman's the straight man. Well, when Dick was Batman, Damian was his Robin, so Robin was the straight man and Dick was the ambiguous smartass. Which, it was kind of fun to see that a little bit. I did like the fact that Jason would sit there and not, like, Jason actually sat there, is like, you know, I know for a fact that you're not Bruce, because you let Alfred sanitize the inside of the Batwing with, I think it was pine? Yeah, something with pine, if I wasn't mistaken. I haven't read the comic in a while. Like, I read the comic 4 years ago, and it was somewhat forgettable. But no, it was like something with pine or something with strawberry. Strawberry scented air freshener. There, that was. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Strawberry scented air freshener. Which honestly, that was kind of funny to hear that. Expect another video coming out soon. It's not gonna be like a stream or anything like this, because this video is not gaming related. I'm not playing a game on it. It's gonna be my thoughts on Marvel's Avengers, well, new roadmap that came out, and my thoughts on Spider-Man. So yeah, and what I think his design's gonna be. But no, that's pretty much it. No, my biggest theory is just Dick's gonna become Batman. I don't think Bruce is gonna come back. I think Dick's gonna mentor Tim. I think Tim will become a member of Titans, somewhat part-time. And yeah, Starfire will become leader. I think Raven will come back in Titans again as a member full-time again. I honestly believe Beast Boy's gonna have a new suit, because you know how he just has a jacket and all that. But the problem, well, the jacket and jeans and all that. My issue with that is he constantly has a strip when he's changing animals. Why not make him a suit that changes with him? And I think Wayne Tech would be like tip-top on the freaking job to do that. Because unlike Batman, Titans are public. And yeah, so this will be actually entertaining to see. Superboy, I think he's just gonna stay with the t-shirt and jeans. Honestly, I really do want to see him fly. I think we see him fly a little bit. Yeah, we do see him fly a little bit. But it's not like a natural flight, it's just like a super jump and that's it. I don't want to see, like, Dick Grayson being the only one who shines, like how he did in Season 2. I want every character to have their little moment. I want them to show their strengths. Show how they... No, I'm trying to think of the words right now. I'm a little tired. I'm, like, going off of fucking 4 energy drinks, so... Yeah. I'm totally gonna die by a heart... I'm gonna totally die by a heart attack. Whoopee! Well, I don't care, you know. Coked up energy drinks. It's better than cocaine. And you know, if all else fails, I have a gun in my top drawer that, you know, could fix any headache. I was actually expecting someone to leave the stream after that. I was honestly expecting someone to. I only have 3 people in this. Actually, I think it's me and 2 other people. Fuck. Actually, I should talk about what I'm thinking about doing. Because I know one of my league mates is listening to the stream. I'm gonna have some good news and bad news about this league. Good news is I'm not gonna give up on trying to revive it. Bad news is I'm gonna end up having to restart from scratch. Which means that I'm gonna sit there and give it a fresh new coat of paint, fix some things with it, get rid of some inactive members. So I want people to start being more active. I'm gonna start encouraging that. I'm gonna give people I think 3-week notice to start getting more active. If not, I'm gonna start kicking people. There's 2 people I know for a fact that have excuses for that, so I'm not gonna sit there and pester them about it. One of them's getting ready to go to a wedding. One of them works themselves to death. Yeah. Actually, 3 people. My Jason does deal with some mental health issues, and I'm not gonna kick him over that. Like, mental health is important, and if you don't feel capable of playing a game or dealing with people today, that is important to deal with that. But I'm gonna start encouraging people to be more active. I'm gonna actually put that in the chat tomorrow. A league log. The biggest thing about it was someone I like talking to, MLN Nightwing. He or she did leave the league because they realized the league was dying. It was dead. No matter any effort I took, I would go 2 steps forward and then go 4 steps back. The worst part about it was no one was helping me. No one was sitting there doing, like, if you look at the league log right now, I was the one who's sitting there recruiting. I'm the one who's pitching in with a lot of different shit. And yeah, I tell people, recruit. Like, put some effort in this league. I can't be the only one who's doing everything. I can't be. But that is life at this moment in time. And yeah, I think someone was talking shit about my league. I have some guesses on what was going on and what was happening at the time. But here's the thing, though: they're just theories. They're not fact. They're not evidence. They're theory. So I'm not going to react upon them until they're proven. People have yet to fess up with a lot of different shit, so it's not like I'm really 100% caring about it. I need to do what's best for my league, and I can't be sitting here doing all that. Original reason why I had this league was I made it for 2 characters, Dick Grayson, TBW, and Wally West. They both left. So, actually, when they both left, I was legit just planning on just like deleting the league altogether, disbanding it and everything. Which would cause a lot of anger, cause a lot of people to not have a home in a league, which would suck. But at the same time, I'm not the kind of person who would sit there and do that, because I know this league has a whole new meaning and a whole new perspective on other people, and that's what's important. And that's why, for my members right now, my current members, they stick around. I want you to put some effort. I do. If you're watching the stream, I want you to make some effort. Pull your own weight. Do the best you can. If you need help, you need help. I will help you. But I need to do what's best for this league, and I don't know what's going to happen. If it keeps getting worse, it keeps getting worse. I might end up having to disband it. I want this league to thrive, and I want people to help me with it. I can't be the only one who's doing things anymore. I can't. I've had help. He left. So, I'm gonna put my faith into you guys. Leader's not the only person who can recruit. I'm just saying that. I can guarantee you everyone else is capable of checking to see who we have or who we don't have. If you don't know, if you want to see who we have and we don't have, just look at the roster. Just like that. If they have like a weird name like this, or let's see, where's another one? See, I think that's the only one. Like that, like this right here. Ah, fuck, I can't find it now. Right here, like this is like a weird name. I will tell you directly who it is if you text me on Discord or anything like that. I'll make sure to get to it. Also, the best thing to do is if it's a candidate, sit there, friend them first. And this is the best thing to do, and I've seen people do this in Multiverse, where the best thing to do is friend them, wait a little while, wait until the next person's online to get a message, like, mail me. You can legit send me stuff. Right here in the mailbox. I check my mail all the time. Every day I check my mail. And yeah, I can't be doing this all by myself. And honestly, I shouldn't have to. But at the same time, people have things that they need to get done too, and I have to respect that. But at this moment in time, I need to put my foot down. We gotta do what we gotta do, and that's what's important. I'm not gonna say, like, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna abolish a certain rule where my league's based off of loyalty. I want my the ranking system now, and I'm gonna say this first and foremost, is gonna be the effort you put in this league. The more effort you put in this league, the higher you're gonna be ranked up. You sit there and you go above and beyond, you get ranked up. If you keep slacking, certain stuff, showing signs of toxic behavior, I will demote you. I'll keep demoting you, and yeah, I'm no longer gonna tolerate toxic behavior altogether. Yeah, I get it. I'm an asshole, but I'm trying to change that, and I'm going to try to change that. because it's what I need to do for me. I'm no longer gonna sit here and tolerate this. Want this league to be the best it can be. I hope people will sit there and help me. This is not a demand. This is not me forcing you. This is not an order. This is a request. I'm asking. I'm gonna ask you guys to please help me. I think we do have a Superboy, but check the league log. Let me check for you. I think he's watching. I know for a fact he's watching the stream. No, we do not have a Superboy. Talk to him first beforehand. Don't just instantly recruit him. Ask him if he's looking for a league. Be nice about it. If he says no, then say okay, and then walk off. I have a plan to get my league back in tip-top shape. I'm gonna quit thriving on the pass, and in the end, that's what I need to do. I'm gonna quit worrying about people who. It pains me to do this, but I need to quit worrying about one person. Because in the end of the day, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, and I can't sit there and try to be the. I can't sit there and try to be the protector I kind of want to be. I can't sit there and look out for him. I'm not going to anymore. I know he never asked for me to be watching out for him. But in the end of the day, that's what I did. And I noticed things that a lot of people haven't noticed. I don't care to explain it, because if he's not going to talk about it, why would I? I'll bring it up if it comes absolutely necessary for me to bring it up. But I'm not going to sit there and bring it up. I'm not going to bring up the name, because there's no reason to. All I'm just gonna say is I want this league to thrive, and I hope that it can. I need to do the best I can for my people, for my teammates as a whole. But as of now, I'm gonna take a minor leave as doing actions, because I want to monitor everyone else. And if you need advice, if you need help with something, yeah, come talk to me. But I'm going to instruct you. I want you to pull your own weight for one reason only. I know if you pull your own weight, it's going to feel better on yourself, and it will encourage you to keep doing it. If I sit there and help you and hold your hand the entire time, no one's going to gain anything from that. But if I can sit there and be on the sidelines and teach you on the sidelines, you're gonna feel a lot better doing stuff like this. You'll feel more happier doing it, and that's what I want to see. I want to encourage people to do stuff for this league, and that's what I want to do. That's why my ranking system is gonna be changed through actions, not loyalty. You keep helping with the league, you boost up. I'll rank you to the top. There will be a new message tomorrow. Just letting you guys know. But that's for my league. If they're watching this chat, I'm taking advantage of the fact that I'm live. So yeah. Actually, there is something else I can talk about. I'm trying to think of. Oh, Batman Day. Yeah, I want to talk about Wayne Manor. I want to talk about my thoughts on that. I'm gonna say it. It looks pretty good. Tiny bit disappointed, but at the same time, who knows? Things might change for it. See, when they showed us the Wayne Manor, right? They, like, on stream and everything, they showed it was a pure circle of one individual room. That is weird to me. Like, I thought they were gonna do, like, 4 individual rooms so we can have, like, bedrooms and stuff like that, work on bedrooms. Like, 6 individual rooms would be a lot better, and then you could sit there and actually demand for a higher price. Yeah, this is gonna be a base that's gonna be a lot bigger than normal typical bases, and it will come with base items. So, yeah, it's gonna be a little more on the pricey side, but at the same time, you could do a lot more. You could do a lot better. They do have a cave area. I'm not replacing my bat cave. What I'm gonna do is I might turn that in like a secondary cave or a secondary base area. Which I am getting rid of my Wayne Manor. That's what my Wayne Manor is gonna replace my Wayne Manor. So that's something. I might get rid of something like the Bat Bunker as well. I'm not like I shouldn't really. Or I'm gonna pick up the base items. Or pick up the base items, the Arkham Batcave too. I will actually film me decorating that place. Yeah. I hope that I can do some people proud. I hope I can do people proud. Okay, and alright. There's been a lot of rumors going around me. A lot of rumors, and at this moment in time, I don't know what's going on. A lot of people leave the league, so I think someone said something, caused some things, or spread something about me, spread a lie about me. And that's what's going on. People do that. People have that mentality. A moment. Oh, he went offline. I think he's watching stream. You know, instead of sitting here trying to troll me, come talk to me. Like, honestly, I want, like, if you want to sit there and try to talk to me, I mean, you can talk. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. But I'm not gonna sit here and deal with getting trolled right now. Especially because I want to be real with people and I want to be honest. and I want to clear this air, and I want to make sure I'm getting my stuff done. And I know you're watching the stream. If you're not, you're not. But fine. You know what chat I'm in. If you want to talk to me, come talk to me. I welcome you to come and talk to me, in all honesty. But if you're going to come talk to me, be respectful. Be responsible. And we can talk. Anyways, I mean, you need to talk anyways. It's nothing really bad. So, you know. You know what? You know what? If he did that as a joke for the Bat Family, he did that for a joke as the Bat Family. But no, if he did that... But honestly, I feel like they did do that as me sitting there trying to get real and try to be honest and try to talk to him. Fine. Be that way. Can't say I didn't try to do it. Can't sit there and say that I haven't tried to be there. Can't sit there and say that I haven't tried to do this level as an adult and try to do this as a mature human being. If you want to keep this up, keep this up. Personally, you're not in my league anymore, so it's not like I can do anything about it. But I'm not gonna. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I'll support you. In the end of the day, I'll always support you. Even if I hate you, I'm gonna still support you. I'm done acting childish about this. I'm done with this childish behavior. I already vented to 2 people. About it. Which, you know, at the same time, I did also say this. If you want to talk, talk. If you have a problem, come talk to me. I want the situation, like, if you have a situation, if you have an issue, speak to me. Talk to me about it. We can hit a middle ground, and that's what being an adult is. Being mature, being respectful, being honest. I'm done with this under breath talking shit behind people's back thing. I'm flat out honest about it. Anything I'll say behind your back, I'll say it to your fucking face too. But I'm not gonna sit here and do this anymore. I'm not gonna have that mentality anymore. For the same reason of, there's no point. There's no point to stir shit. There's no point to cause problems. So why are we doing that? And I'm saying we. Why sit there and be negative towards each other? Why sit there and start a shit pot? You know what happens to people who start a shit pot? They get forced to lick the spoon. And I don't want this, and if you have some issue with me, I don't want this to end with us hating each other. That's what you want, that's what you want. Great. I don't want that. So I want to try to make an effort to fix this like how we should fix this, if there's an issue. If there's no issue, there's no issue. Fine, whatever. But I want to sit here and try to make an effort to fix it the right way. Because us not fixing it the right way caused a lot of issues in the first place, and I'm not going to sit here and deal with that anymore. There's no more undermining bullshit. I'm done with the undermining bullshit. We're ending that. And this is with everything in general. Anyone who has a problem with me, speak to me. We could sit there and we could sit here and insult each other all you want, or we can sit here and talk like an adult, like two adults, and fix the situation. You see my username, you know who I am. So now the question lands on you. Do you want to sit here, keep stirring shit, and not getting the situation fixed? Or, well, cause more problems, and then just in the aftermath of it, just us hating each other till we fucking die? Or we could talk like adults. Because this, and believe it or not, this is in a situation where I'm gonna say it. You sit there and do that, a lot of things change. Pure honesty. And yeah, I'm a toxic person, but in the end of the day, when someone sits there and tries to just fuck around like that, or start shit like that, what you're showing is that you are twice as toxic as I ever been. Yeah, I've looked for trouble. I have in the past. I'm not proud of it. I don't like doing that. I'm not gonna keep doing that. There's no point in doing that. But at the same time, we are who we are. And right now I want to be a person who can actually sit here and talk about these situations and get stuff resolved and live a happier life because of that, instead of being miserable and making other people miserable. I'm done with this. They're fucking around on stream. Let's leave their chat. Well, let's do this. Or let's go to... yeah, Oblivion Bar. But yeah. Oh, okay. Is he sitting there talking in LG chat now? I hope he knows I'm streaming. I know for a fact he knows. Let's see what Bad Family chat. Let's talk. Bad Family chat. Hi.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Tim.
I am your
How's it
mom.
What's up?
Who wants a kiss? Hey Tim, you want a kiss? Mwah.
Over here. No.
Tim,
Okay.
we doing good?
Phone.
Hi, Batman. Hi, Batman.
Hey.
Come on, Tim.
Alright, that's good. Alright. Hey, Kylie, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Alright, TMI or
Kim and your mom.
TMI?
He's high.
He's high? Okay.
Yeah.
TMI, I have COVID.
Alright, now, Dick. Do you want to talk?
JD Cool.
No, Dick. This is where I'm trying to try my.
He is currently dancing with no shirt on.
He's in my cave, isn't he?
I can take off more pounds.
No, we're all rid of Bohemia.
Okay.
I'm gonna make Tim have his another bioawakening.
Oh my gosh.
I only have so many of those.
What the fuck? I'm out of this.
Hey, Tim, real quick.
Fine,
Is it
Tim. You can
okay?
have a gay awakening.
Hey, Tim. Is it okay if I invite you to a group chat? Because, yeah, I want to talk to you alone real quick. Is that alright?
Sure.
Alright.
Can I get a hi, yeah?
No.
No. I can't invite you to a group. You're already in a group.
Hold on.
Yep. Oh, but that other Batman has been made the group leader.
What's going on?
No, I'm just wondering why Dick's bugging me right now at this moment. Or why he was pestering me for that little bit. Did he need to talk, or is he just... I was wondering what was going on.
I mean, I don't know. Dick just kind of does things. He's not like mad at you or anything, and I don't think he has anything to say. If he was bothering you, I bet he's just being himself.
But at the same time, he doesn't sit there and deliberately pester me, especially when he knows I'm on the stream.
I mean, I don't really know what he's doing.
Right. The reason why I want to talk to you is because you're actually more adult in this situation, so...
I mean,
And-
Dick just kind of does things, so... If he is like a 13-year-old kid, so like if he is, he's just being a 13-year-old kid, and that's what they do. But I don't think he's mad at you or anything, or I don't think he has anything to like say. I
Alright.
think he's just being a kid. So if he is bothering you, I'm pretty sure he's just being himself.
I get you. I don't really like to consider Dick a kid. I do try to treat him more I do try to treat him more mature. Even though days he doesn't act like it, I want to treat him like he is mature enough, and he does show that he is mature enough to deal with this shit.
I mean, I think it just comes down to there's nothing to deal with. So, like, if there was a problem, he would tell you. So
He
if
doesn't.
if he just-
He
he's just
doesn't.
pestering- No, well, here's the thing. If he was, like, actually mad at you, he would, like, tell you. If he's just pestering you, he's just, like, poking you because nothing is wrong. If something was actually wrong, he would, like, try to confront you. But if he's not actually confronting you about anything, he's just pestering you, he's probably just being annoying because he does that every now and then.
Yeah. Well, I know there was something going on where me and him had a little spat at each other not too long ago, 2 days ago.
Dick is a pretty chill dude overall. He is easy to let that stuff go, so I doubt he's mad at you or upset with you over anything.
Well, I did say
He's a
some.
pretty-
I said some things, and I did want to apologize to him, but I don't know if he wants to sit there and hear my apology. But that's why I was trying to talk to him. Like, I was trying to talk to him when he was on not too long ago, but he was always away. Because I wanted to sit there and actually sit there and apologize, because I did snap at him. I was tired, so my energy drinks were wearing off. I was not really in the greatest mindset.
That would be the mature thing to do. In general, I don't think he's mad at you. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if something happened, I'm pretty sure he's over it. But if you want to, just to like do it, that's not a bad thing. But overall, I wouldn't think that he's mad at you because he's pretty chill.
Because me and you both know how much of an asshole I am some days.
If you want to apologize, you can. It wouldn't hurt, but like it's not like you have like it's not like he's mad at you and he's waiting for one or anything. I can assume. But yeah.
Yeah, that's all I really want to know, Tim. And usually you know a lot more in this situation than I do, because usually Dick will sit there and chat and all that. But, oh yeah, apparently Stephanie doesn't like me. Like, apparently she hates me.
I mean, Stephanie has like been on a bender with fucking everybody. She's been starting problems with a lot of people as of late. So I think there's probably something going on with her life, whether that's school or something that she doesn't want to talk about. I'm not exactly friends with her, so I can't like really know.
The weird part is I didn't hear this from Stephanie. I heard this from Terry. So I'm like, what the like, apparently she always hated me. I was like, what the hell? Like, she usually is so nice to me. I was like, what?
There was that little bit. I don't know what happened since I wasn't online and I wasn't on Discord since I was sitting. I don't know what the fuck happened. But apparently there's something with like you and Damien, something. I have no fucking idea.
Oh, I could tell you that. What happened was, me and Damien had a spat because, well, I was just tired of a lot of shit that was going on. Like, a lot of things were going on, a lot of issues happened. I can't even remember what full-blown happened. But all I know is that we were both being toxic towards each other. Well, us being toxic towards each other. And then it came to me in Flashpoint, having a little spat as well. Dick and, well, Flashpoint were trying to neutralize the situation. I was pissed off at something. But what happened was, it consisted of me being kicked with a lot of different shit. And I was like, I was done with a lot of shit altogether. And I was starting to get depressed over it. And all this drama just purely got to me. And I quit the league. Like, this was during the time when, you know, when Dick was sitting there in the Cape and Cowl in my league?
Yeah, I know this part. I'm caught up to this part.
Yeah, because that's what was going on. Is
Thomas and Dick and Damien are really chill, and they don't hold grudges. Stephanie does. So if that happened, that's probably why she doesn't like you. Because Stephanie does hold grudges. I know that. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't even worry about it.
Oh,
Because Stephanie is kind of immature. Like, lately she's been starting problems with people. We invited a Lilith Wayne on accident. Damien did it as a joke, but we didn't want to kick her, so she was kind of hanging around. And she got into like a screaming match in League Chat with her, and she left. She was doing some shit in Shout Chat. Like, she's been on a bender starting problems lately. So I really wouldn't worry about Stephanie.
that sounds like there's definitely something going on with her personal life then.
Because the other day, I think Dick like changed his name to Red Hod or something in the league just to kind of like tease her because she hangs around with Jason a lot. And she was like, "Don't test me, not today." So I think there's probably something just going on with her in her personal life. She's been pretty quiet and not active, so I'm pretty sure she's just working that out. I really wouldn't worry about it because I'm sure she'll be fine.
I am kind of worried now because I always kind of consider Stephanie as a friend, so I am kind of worried about it. But at the same time, I know you guys got everything covered, and if things
There's
Go
really
ahead.
not much to like cover because Stephanie's still in still in like high school. I assume she's in high school. She might be middle school. I don't know how old she is. She's still like working out how to like deal with emotional shit, but whatever it is.
like as
I'm
every
sure
teenager
she'll be
is. I remember my
Yeah, I'm
freshman
sure-
year. Yeesh, that was
I'm
horrifying.
Sure if it's actually like important enough, she'll like reach out to her family or someone that she hangs
Yeah.
around with, like Jason. sure she'll reach out if there's like a problem that's actually serious.
As
Because it might just be typical teenage like stuff that like you'll get over in like a month. Right.
I mean,
serious. I'm sure.
yeah. I haven't had any conversations with Flashpoint Batman, but I do talk to Damien. Some days okay, not a whole lot. Like I'll talk to him when he's online, and if he's happened to be in the same chat as me, and like yeah, he's pretty cool. Like he's pretty chill with me. I know for a fact that me and him don't sit there and we and him don't attack each other. Like I know that.
Damien's a pretty chill guy.
I'm trying to, yeah, I am doing one thing I do not like doing. I used to do this with used to do this with Dick, and I do this with Jason. Well, not your Jason, my Jason, where I try to tiptoe and try to watch what I say. Because I don't want to set anyone off. I don't want to start any problems. Because that's what I want to try to do, not... Like, I'll do my typical joke where because how small he is, I'll sit there and go, oh, hey, little guy, that sword's a little small for you. It looks like a needle.
Damien?
Yeah.
I mean, we do that too. He knows we're just chilling, teasing him.
Yeah, I'm glad that I'm glad that he doesn't really take offense to that a whole lot. Like, it's good to take a joke, good to take a joke. And if I do go overboard, I know for a fact that you will let me know. I know for a fact TMI will let me know. I think TMI will let me know before anything. But no, I'm trying to sit here, be chill with the league and all that. I know for a little while all the Robins just absolutely hated my guts.
Yeah, they've kind of gotten over it. The only person who like still holds any grudge is Stephanie, and she just does that with pretty much anybody that she doesn't like.
Yeah. For the longest time, I actually thought that you didn't like that you have a problem with me. I honestly thought that you still had a problem with me.
I don't like dislike you or hate you. I think every now and then you can like start problems, but like I don't hate you or anything.
I'm trying to be better.
Yeah, because I've noticed you've like started doing that, which means that like you can acknowledge that like you can do that and work better, which means that like you're making progress, which is like why I don't like hate you or anything. Because one true is like you're not like one true where it's like you start issues and you're like too self-obsessed to understand the concept that you can even do that.
Or
you
like
can notice that you can notice it and work on it and try to grow. Like
I used to be like one true though when it came to like keep holding the grudge and sit there like. There is one person in mine in TMI's League in Multiverse that sat there and called me a pedophile. The reason why he was calling me a pedophile was because Robin, or Dick, was 12 years old and the situation was keep escalating. And yeah, he just kept stirring the shit pot on me. And I used to pester the fuck out of him, and then I kind of just quit with it. I don't, like, I am at this moment in time, if you keep getting obsessed with this one issue, it's not going to get fixed, it's not going to get resolved, and it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse, and then you're just going to become worse as that, and then you're going to be just as bad as that person. And at this moment in time, I'm trying to fix myself, because I'm tired of being that one guy who's always this big old asshole. Like, I know I'm an asshole, but I don't want to be an asshole to people like my friends and all that. Like, me being an asshole cost me my Robin. I feel responsible for it, and I still do, and it sucks.
yeah, it seems like you have a lot of regrets with Dick, and you should probably like at least try. I think Dick is kind of like, from what I can tell, because he doesn't really talk about it ever, but like from what I can tell, he doesn't like hate you. Like he still is kind of like slight. From what I can tell, I think he's like a little bit annoyed. You also have to bear in mind that he is like 13, so if you try to reach out and like try to mend that relationship, it might not even work. Which at that point, that's not on you, and there's nothing you can do about that. But like if it seems like you have like regrets from previous character flaws that you've accepted by doing one, and you want to like at least apologize or maybe mend that relationship. The most you can do is like try to reach out. Whether or not it works out isn't on you at that point. You kind of have to move on. But if you do regret it, you can try to apologize to him. Whether it's in game.
I regret
via.
I regret a lot of things that has happened in general because of it. Like, there was a lot of times when Dick actually had to be the adult in the situation. When it came to a lot of arguments about my league and all that, like, there was times when he would have to, where he would flat out be the adult in the situation. Sometimes I would have to be an adult when it comes to some arguments. What happens, like, one time when One True was, like, me and Dick, and then One True happened to be in Lil Bo together, right? Dick's main response is, I'm gonna go mess with One True. And I was like, no, don't. Let's not mess with him right now. One True legit walked up to, he's like this, you need to tell Dick to quit calling me a fucking dildo.
Dick can do that. Like, it's fun. Like, it's funny. Like, Dick can.
It was funny. Like, it was bad that he kind of undermined me, but at the same time, I had to laugh about it. It was funny.
It is funny, but Dick can do that, where he can, like, mess with people, and it's just a joke to him, but, like, people get annoyed with it.
Yeah.
He does that a little.
I know, like, I do try to I have actually had to sit there and fix certain situations because usually the biggest thing when it comes to Dick, it's either a big misunderstanding or miscommunication. It's, like, the biggest thing when it comes to it.
Yeah, because Dick has a very strong personality. He has a very strong personality. He has a way that if you're not used to it, you can easily misunderstood it. Like, earlier today, we were just hanging around Little Bo, and there was a Barbara, and, he just jokes around, like, oh,
Yeah.
redhead. He blew a kiss, like, he does at literally everybody. And then this entire, like, Future State League, like, wanted to, like, fight him and started dueling him and stuff. And it's
Future
like,
State?
Yeah, well, he blew a kiss, and then, like, that Nightwing was, like...
Then I went...
Trying... But, like,
Then... Yeah.
couldn't-
That... Sorry.
Stuff like that with him, where it's, like, literally just a miscommunication, because, like, he's joking, and he doesn't mean anything, but people, like, don't take it that way.
It doesn't really help that Nightwing absolutely does not like me. I did stir some shit with him. He was a total ass to me when I first talked to him at the first point. And I didn't...
He did. It seems like an asshole.
But usually 90% Dick Graysons are in this game sometimes. Like, you can sit there and find the rare ones. Like, originally when I met Dick, I was, like, he was actually kind of quiet. He didn't want to use his mic.
Yeah.
And, like, he didn't know I was a leader of the league and all that, because I was the leader of Multiverse at the time. And, yeah. In some cases, there's, like, some days where I know for a fact that, like, there's some days I do want him back in my league, but at the same time, I know for a fact that won't be a good idea. Neither on my part or on his part. I think him being in your guys' league will benefit him the most.
Yeah, I think you just need to try to reach out with him, and just
Yeah.
he accepts it isn't really up to you. The most you can do is try to say, like, hey, sorry, just wanted to say it, and, like, I'm not trying to, like, recruit you back or anything. I'm just...
Well, I have no plans on recruiting him back. I know for a fact. Yeah, I just know for a fact that it will be a bad idea. I know he's watching.
Oh, sorry, you go.
I know for a fact that he's watching the stream right now. So.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming. I was sitting there having it. I was sitting there talking about my theories. Titan season 3, and he was like sitting there like bugging me because I'm still streaming right now, so I want to sit there and fix situations and try to get things done right. And I'm not sorry that I didn't tell you that first. My bad.
You're fine.
This is like legit how I do my little job on YouTube. So yeah, I just want things to be fixed. I don't want any more issues. I don't want to sit here and be perceived as an asshole or a scumbag, because I know a lot of times. And something I do notice that Dick does sometimes blow things out of proportions when he's mad with somebody, and during that time when he's mad with me, I can guarantee he said some stuff. And that's why I know for a fact that there's certain things that people think about me. I know, like, that's why I have like a strong feeling that I know for a good majority of your guys' league don't like me. And that's what.
Yeah, I can't like name anybody because I really don't know. Except to like in the past, like you've done. I think in the past, like you've done things to like it, and I think that you understand that. You know, like,
Yeah.
It's that which like I can understand. But all you can really do is work on yourself, because force anybody to feel anything. You can't force anybody to like forgive you. You can't really force anybody to like move on.
Yeah.
All you can do is like your own personal like mistakes and just try to work on yourself and move on from them, and that's all you can.
Yeah.
It seems like some of your character flaws and are actively working to try to fix them.
I'm just like tired of disappointing people at this moment in time. Like, I've been dealing with a lot of shit lately. Me at this moment in time, like, I was half tempted to take a long hiatus from the game. I was about to, because I was like, I was just done with shit altogether. I was done with the dramatic bullshit. But then I realized I can't really do that because there's not another leader in my league. I can't sit there and take days off.
Let me ask. First of all, I'm trying to like help. I'm trying to figure something out. So tell me if you don't feel comfortable answering it. That's fine.
What's the question again? You're kind of like cutting in and out.
Let me try something. Give me a second.
Okay. Like, I mean, you can't. I mean, you could text to me if you need to.
No, that's not the problem. I was just making sure that my mic is more steady because I have push to talk enabled.
Okay.
Tell me if, in general, what positives do you feel the game brings you?
What positives? I can socialize with certain people. I can talk to DC with certain people. People like you I can actually have a decent debate with without having the risk of actually arguing and having a huge problem with them. At this moment, like, there's people I legit like talking to. Like, I do like talking to TMI when he's like able to hold a conversation, because there are some days when he's baked. He's like just good vibes all around. There's some people I do like talking with your league and all that. Like, I did talk to not Dick. I talked to Jason, Terry. Terry, I could sit there and like relate to a lot of stuff because, like, me and Terry have like, I kind of feel like me and Terry deal with some of the same shit.
I feel like from what because I don't know Terry all that well, and I'm not like don't know you that well, but I know that you both get emotion, but you both like kind of you excerpt those emotions differently, whereas Terry kind of goes into himself more. You kind of go, whether that's like wanting to talk or expressing it via anger, and snapping like you said you did to Dick, and you've done to a few people a few times. I think that's just your personality, which isn't like necessarily bad because that's your personality and you can't really control that. But I think it is like if you're emotional about something, get upset about something, like you said, or like that. When you do, I think it's natural to emotion. We've admitted, seen that like if you exert those like anger, it can lead to like pushing people away, which you've already seen, you've acknowledged, and like are working on getting better, which shows like progress.
It's a lot. It is actually kind of a lot harder on me because I don't think you know this about me, but I'm bipolar.
Yeah.
And
that would also. There you go.
My emotions flux, but it doesn't lean towards depression. It leans towards anger.
Yeah.
Which means that there can be certain days where I'm just like full blown pissed off at the world, and yeah. I'm also slightly autistic, so like I guarantee you already noticed that by now. Like, a lot of people will sit there and actually notice that. But I don't want to sit there and use that as an excuse, and I shouldn't, because I need to sit there and try to... It's my job to sit there and try to control that.
Yeah. Here, you said, the other day, I remember when you were talking, you were saying, like, you and your friend were gonna go to an apartment or a dorm. Are you, like, going, like, soon?
I'm still dealing with some stuff. I got stuck doing another year of high school because of school board bullcrap that happened.
Yeah, I get that. High school, like, sucks ass. High school is the worst.
I had to sit here to actually make sure I get all my shit paid and dude and all that. And, like, I have, like... There is a compromise with my teacher. The teacher's saying, hey, you do work at Buffalo Wild Wings. We're going to try to make a common middle ground where you can earn your credits by working at Buffalo Wild Wings. It's like, okay, cool. That means longer hours for me, better chances of me making more money. That will help. And that would also help with college in the long run, too. So...
What I would tell you to do, I would tell you to probably pull away from DC a little bit. Not, like, completely, like, all it or anything. Like, pulling away from DC a little bit and focusing more on that would be beneficial. It seems like it's caused a few, like, problems, and I think sorting those out, Buffalo Wild School, I think sorting those out there would be... And if you're worried about, like, your league, you just have to understand that you have to put yourself before you put other people. If you're going through emotions and you're dealing with being, like, slightly bipolar and like how that interacts with and how that affects your social interaction, especially if you can notice and see how that affects you, I would honestly tell you to focus more on sorting that in, like, the real world and, like, your job and sorting out your last year of high school, because I know high school sucks and I know high school is hard. I would tell you to probably pull away, like, how comfortable you feel, but I wouldn't worry about remember you said a second ago, you can't really take days off, and I wouldn't really worry about
Yeah. The worst part about it is, okay, like, my league right now as it is, we just lost someone who's somewhat important in my league. And at this moment in time, like, I'm going to be in the process of trying to cut down things, change some things. I'm going to save up for a name-changing device for the league, and I want to try to do a fresh coat of paint. Because I don't want to give up on this league. I know for a fact if I give up, it's not going to help anyone else. And usually, I'm the kind of person, I'll keep giving somebody, I'll keep giving them, keep giving until there's nothing left and still try to keep giving. I have that hero mentality where I think that I need to sit there and help everybody, but not sit there and help myself.
Yeah, I get that mentality, but it's also a really unhealthy one, and it's not like...
It's not the greatest.
You can't pull someone out of a burning building if both of your legs are fractured, you know? I think what you should do, if you have any co-leaders, what I would do, especially if you're thinking about doing a free paint, I would make yourself like an advisor, but I would probably ask one of your co-leaders to take more reins if they're comfortable, so you can still have it. It's still your league, and you're still there, but, like, you don't have to deal with all the, like, sorting stuff out, all the logistics stuff, so you can focus on that stuff more. Because if you have a league and you're trying to, like, run it, and you have co-leaders who are active and, like, are, for all intents and purposes, fine, I would probably ask them to take a more, like, responsibility, because anybody, like I said, you can't help anybody if, like, you can't out of building it, like, you need to sort yourself out, especially if you know that you have some, like, problems and some character flaws that you can, like, see and you could, like, work and want to get better. You really should try to focus on fixing those first before you put other people first.
Yeah. The worst part about it is I don't have any co-leaders. I'm screwed at that moment. Like,
what is your current, like, league? Like, how many people are there?
There are 17 people, and there's usually no one active.
Okay. So what I would tell you to do, just hear me out. If you have 17 people like who aren't active, if you start a new league, or if you I guess for lack of like better term, give up. I think you need to focus on the idea. I think you need to focus on the idea of what is more important, your league or yourself.
I have teased the idea of just demolishing the league altogether, and that's usually because, like, the original reason why I made this league is I made it because me, Dick, and Wally were both tired of a person we were dealing with. His name was Christopher Superman. We were just done with all this shit altogether. So we left his league to build our own. And the premise of it was that it was a league that we were going to run together. At the same time, Wally would sit there and, like, I would say, like, don't kick these certain people. They have reasons for not being on. And then, like, Dick will enforce that. Like, he'll say, hey, don't do that. But Wally would sit there and, like, kick people. You already know the drama between me and Dick, why he left. Me and Wally left because, like, he has done that twice in the past. I sat there, I was like, I called him out on it. I sat there and I was like, hey, you do this, and he's like, this, if you're like, always assume it's me, I don't want to, like, then I should just leave the league. I'm like this, I assume it's you because you have done it twice in the past. I have the right to assume that you have done it before. And, like, and I told him, if you want to leave, you can leave. I'm not going to sit here and force you to stay in my league if you don't want to be part of it. In the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you don't want to be part of it, I'm not going to force you.
Yeah.
And yeah, he did leave. He left somewhat on good terms. He didn't sit there and cuss me out. He didn't sit there and say anything negative about me. And yeah, I don't know. Like, he probably did something on the other end. Like, I think he might be talking shit about me, but at the same time, Wally's not that kind of person who would sit there and flat out talk shit about somebody and not say it to their face first and foremost. Like, if he has a problem, he would have said it to me in my face first and then talk shit about me.
Yeah.
He did left on somewhat bad terms, but on somewhat good terms. Like, he originally was the co-leader, but he wasn't active. Like, anyone, like, if I was taking a long year hiatus, usually the person who would sit there and take charge for a little while would have been Dick. Like, I even had, like, this little segment for him, which was Titans leader. Like, he wasn't necessarily a league leader, he was leader of Titans. Like, I wanted to make, like, a branch of segment to experiment what he would be as a leader. Like, Teen Titans and all that, that's what the segment was. It was going to be his own little thing, where he could recruit people in his own little thing. I made him a little base and everything. The base actually looks really awesome. If you want to come and check it out, you can come and check it out. It's one of my finest work yet.
Okay.
But, yeah, yeah, so that was kind of what was going on.
Yeah.
And yeah, things already happened, or we already had that big, huge blowout with everybody, and, you know, like, honestly, the final icing on the cake, that kind of caused a lot of shit. Like, it did kind of cause a little bit of drama, too. Because I was sitting there, I was, like, mad at myself, but I was sitting there projecting it on other people, and that did cause drama. Like, at the same time, and I do apologize for anything that has happened in the past. Like, I was a total fucking dick after Dick left in some segments, and then there was, like, some days I was just extremely depressed, and I had to get used to him not being around. I actually had to sit there and actually get used to doing things more on my own and not have another voice to talk to, which I've gotten better at it. I will say this very closely, I'm pretty good at making my own decisions all by myself, but I don't, like, have, like, that little angel on my other shoulder. Like, I have my little devil, I don't have my little angel. But at the same time, I learned to deal with this my own, and I've learned to do this my own way, which yeah, it's a lot harder, but at the same time, I've learned to deal with it, and I've gotten pretty good with dealing with my shit all by myself. It took me a while to get used to saying, "Robin, are you on?" Like, I actually had to get used to not saying that.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, being, like, a year constantly saying that, it's weird. But no, that situation, like, changed. Everything has been resolved with a lot of different shit. I don't want to sit here and... I don't want to sit anymore and sit there and dwell on everything that's been happening in the past. Like, if someone's not fully over it and I just want things to be fixed, I don't want to be angry about it anymore. I don't want people to... I just don't want the negative controversy anymore. I just don't want it anymore. I'm tired of hating people. I'm tired of hating things in general. I want things to be fixed, and I truly do, but at the same time, there's certain people who I can't really fix with this issue with, and yeah, you're right, I can't control that. And I might just end up doing, like, I might take your advice, because I did that in the past where I was just sit there and, like, just be on for, like, maybe, like, 30 seconds, just to check something, just check the log and all that, and then leave.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, because fundamentally, whether or not your league prospers, or whether it, like, plummets, or whether anything happens, fundamentally, if you're not fine, your league won't be fine, and your friendships won't be fine, and that all comes back on you fixing yourself and working on yourself. Because you can't have good friendships and solid connections and like positive everything if, like, fundamentally you feel like you're, like, hurting, or you feel like something's wrong. You need to, like, fix that before you can work on other stuff. So I really think it'd be beneficial for you to, like, pull away from the a little bit, focus more on, like, work and school, sorting that out. And there's nothing wrong with that.
There was a time when I would just sit there and just play Minecraft, like, play, like, Minecraft or, like, Marvel's Avengers, because those games are surprisingly soothing on my part. Like, there was a lot of times I would sit there and just play that just to calm myself down. Or, like, long day of work, or long day of work and long day of school and shit like that. You just, like, I want to play games. And, like, me, I will just sit there and I will avoid certain games, because I'm like, do I want to sit here and deal with this today? Like there are certain games where you have to deal with the fucking bullshit of, like, loot drops and all that shit. It gets really annoying. But then there's, like, games like you can sit there and just play a little bit, get a little progress further, and then, like, leave. Like Marvel's Avengers, that's kind of game that I kind of see it as, and that's why I have a little bit of fun with that. Minecraft is just calming altogether. Like, if you're just sitting there playing all by yourself, especially in creative.
Yeah. I think you should probably play those games more. Stuff so, like, social stuff that's more of a game and less of, like, a social.
Yeah.
I think that would be beneficial for you and get more of your social interaction from, like, your job or your school or people like that. Because, like, how you interact with those people will determine how you interact with, like, in-game people. And whenever you feel more positive, like, put together, then, like, come back and focus on it a bit more. Or when you feel like you have enough, like, time and things are, like, more put together, then probably come back.
Yeah. I do need to actually have this. I do need to actually sit here and actually do swap out my mentality, especially when it comes to me rebuilding my league. Because what I have to do is, it's gonna suck, because I have to rename it and everything, sit there and change a lot of different things, change the titles of what's happening, because I'm not gonna sit here and, like, disband the league and then, like, restart from scratch, or, like, pure scratch. What I want to do is I want to cut down on some people, just sit there, look at the people who are absolutely inactive, like, purely inactive, and if they're no longer gonna be part of it, I'm not gonna, like... Dick just said I could help you. No, you're needed more with Bat family.
Here, invite him to the group.
Okay, I'll let him know. He's already in a group. But no, I know he can hear me right now. You needed more with DC Bat family more than me, and I'm not gonna ask you to be part of this. This is something I need to work on purely on my own when it comes to all of it. You're needed more here, and this league's gonna benefit you more. I'm not gonna ask you to join me.
Here, invite him again.
I'll invite him again. I'll give him...
Hey.
It won't be a good idea, Dick. I can't have you be part of this. You're
What would be the
needed.
problem?
You're needed more. You're needed more with them, not me.
I mean, it could be like Jason. He's not in the league, but he still does stuff with them. The Santa could still do stuff with you too.
But at the same
Help
time,
you.
You know the reason why I 100% don't want you like in my league at this moment. Like, there's times when I do want you in my league. There's times when I want you back in here and to help me out with shit. But the reason why is because remember those times when TMI would sit there and say, you know, like he would sit there ask me and not ask you for shit. Like when he wants some, like that day when he wanted to hang out with you or film with you, and he's like this, oh, is it okay if I can use your Robin real quick? I'm like, that's his choice, not mine. You know,
when you come out in person, and not just being stuck with you.
I'm tired of people just notifying you as my sidekick. You're no longer my sidekick. You are no longer my partner, and you are your own person, and I want people to notify you as that. I don't want people to sit there and say, "Oh, that is TDK's Robin," and you both seen that happen multiple different times. And I know how that affected you too. And like I would sit like me treating you as your own person. You know for a fact I have done that multiple different times where I will sit there and treat you like your own person, and I've always have. But they won't, and I want you to be your own person. I want you to be that kind of person that you can do things on your own.
If I can chime in here as like just a moderate person in this situation, what I would say, I think you both don't hate each other at all.
I've never hated you.
I think Dick has like problems with some stuff that you've done, but you've already acknowledged that those were mistakes, and you've already acknowledged the problems, and that you're working to get better, TDK. But what I would say, Dick, is that it's nice that you want to help somebody like him, and you want to help, and that's good, but fundamentally there's only so much you can do. You can't pop into situations where you can't help. And I think it's awesome that you want to help, and that shows TDK, like, that can show him that, like, if I can show him, like, that, like, you care, and you're still friendly, and you're still cool. And that's good enough. But fundamentally, I think he's right.
Wait a minute. Tim, do you have an alt?
What?
Do you have an alternate account? Like a Connor or something like that?
I invited him on a Superboy account that he had when I was later.
I had a John Kent.
Well, I can take I want to take maybe like a couple weeks, month of long-term leave. I would say I want to give the control to you and Dick and Stephanie and Jason, because I know you both are close. I'm gonna give Dick full access. Period. To the league, period, with his alt account, of course. It will be his alternate account. Because I know for a fact he can do it with your help, Jason's help, Stephanie's help. If you guys have alternate accounts, you guys can lead this league.
What I would say. I can't, purely because I got this one account, and that's already enough for me.
Okay.
And I know Stephanie already isn't really that active. And she also had school, and I know Jason Jason just like wants to chill out a lot.
Alright. I get it. Yeah, I was throwing an idea that could sit there. Because I know for a fact you guys are close, and I know for a fact that you guys will keep each other in line.
I'm comfortable not being the leader of anything.
Alright.
I've done it before.
But okay, Dick, remember that day when you told me that one of the biggest reasons why you won't leave this league is because of the bond you built with these people, with the Robins and all that?
Yeah.
The reason why I thought this idea is because that bond is very, very important. And I want you to stay with this league because that bond that you have with these people, you are a lot more social with them than you ever were with me. In the end of the day, I do know you, but at the same time, like, I don't want you to be part of my, I don't want you to be part of my league. I'm sorry for that, but I want you to be your own person. I want you to have these bonds with these people, and I want you to do the best you can because it's for you. Not for me, for you. I am proud of what you have done with yourself, and I'm proud that you are comfortable with everyone else. In the end of the day, yeah, you can be an asshole, Dick. I'll be the first to admit it. Like, I'm an asshole too. But you are a lot better than I have ever been with it. You are a lot nicer. You are a lot better. You have a calmer, level-headed on your shoulders. You always think things through. You don't sit there and do it 100% all on instinct. And I've seen that you thrive better being your own person more than being around me. And I don't want to take that away from you. I don't want to take away what potentially can be the best thing that has ever happened to you when it comes to this game. Because I see how important this is to you, and I want you, and that's what I want.
Have any?
Okay.
Well, things just got quiet.
Just give him a moment.
I think he just logged out.
He might have crashed, he might have logged out, but either way, I think he point across.
Yeah.
And
It's late, yeah. He has school.
oh, he just messaged me that his game crashed.
Okay. But no, I'll always worry about him. Like, in the end of the day, he's always gonna be my Robin. He's gonna always be that guy I used to abuse in my basement. But at the same time, he needs to be his own person, and I know for a fact that this is gonna be the best opportunity he's ever gonna have.
Yeah. I'm worried about him taking on more responsibility just because he has school and soccer and stuff.
I know he's able to handle it. I know for a fact that it won't be beneficial. There's so many ways that me and Dick are different, but then there's so many ways that me and him are alike. And I don't want the same shit that's happening with me to be the same thing that happens with him. I don't want him to push people away. I don't want him to have that ability where he's just pushing people away.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I do sound like a parent.
Well, it's late and I need to get up early, so I'm gonna head off, but...
Yeah. Alright, thanks for the... actually, yeah, thanks for the advice, Tim. Are you a psychology major, by any chance?
What?
Are you a psychology major?
I am not. I'm a major in music, but I was considering majoring in, like, psychology or therapy, but, like, I'm not good at both, though. I considered it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you are good at it.
Yeah. I'd love to do it, but, like, school itself is something I'm not good at, so...
Like, the one thing I'm good at, and this is, like, couples therapy. I'm good at couples therapy, and that's it. That's because I used to fix my dad's broken relationship.
Yeah. I'm gonna head off just because it's late, but it was good talking to you, man.
Alright, good. It's always a pleasure.
Of course. See you, man.
Alright, peace. I just had to... this chat. Okay, I just realized this was all on stream. Well, I knew like it was on stream, but at the same time I didn't. Wow. Let's say this is gonna this. Wait, let me check. Typical chat. I was on default chat because I was like leaving that discussion without discussion. I am in the personal Batman chat, so my cat's bugging me right now as we speak. She's been sitting here just bugging me, telling me to go to bed. So who is this? Let's see. It doesn't really tell me. Oh, it's Dick.
My game crashed.
Alright.
Where'd Tim go?
Tim, it's late for him, so he's gonna go to bed.
Should probably do the same soon. I have to get up in like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Also, it's just kind of funny how you wanted to talk to Tim in private, but stream the whole entire thing.
I know. Okay, that was on somewhat accidental. Like I did tell Tim, I was like this. I am streaming. Holy shit!
I know.
Like,
I heard that. You did tell him after he said a bunch of stuff, though.
yeah. But yeah, you know, I don't really want to try to hide anything anymore with a bunch of shit. Secrets kind of just break a lot of different stuff. And right now, at this moment, I can't really be. I'm gonna take this long. I will end up having to take this long hiatus, and me and you both know this. It's not gonna work out. And then afterwards, I'm gonna come here with a fresh mind, try to do this fresh gut paint. I am gonna check in once in a while with everything. I'm just gonna be on like maybe like 30 seconds or so, just to do my get my daily rewards and stuff like that, and maybe check the log.
You know, I could rejoin and be the leader again, right? I can
know.
still do the same plans I had before.
But I can't.
That stopped me as how soon you came back.
But I can't have their. It's better for you to be part of this Bat Family League. That's what I mean.
But I don't do anything helpful with this league. If I can actually be helpful, I'd much rather do that. I don't really do anything.
Like, you might not be helpful with the league,
Well,
but it's helpful for you.
Good.
That's all I want. Like, at this moment in time, like, the most important thing is, I know what you're capable of, and Yeah, there is times when you were in the leadership role where I was gone for a little while, or I was like I was gone for a week because I couldn't get on, and you have sat there and took charge. I've seen you do it, and I know what you're capable of.
If I had more than a week, I could probably do a lot more.
Yeah. But I can't have you leave his league. Like,
That'd be my decision.
It's your decision, but at the same time, like, I don't want to be held responsible with. I want you to be yourself. I want you to have that ability to have that independence. And your relationship with TMI is a lot different from mine. Mine and your relationship was me and you being partners and everyone just asking me about you. Or before they even do anything with you, they would sit there and try to ask me about it. That's a different story with you and TMI. You can be yourself. You can do whatever you want to do with other people. TMI doesn't get asked that.
Just because they have more people. They're an actual functioning league now. You never had that. It was just me and you. That's why you need to get active people.
It was just me and you.
That's why I act differently, because I'm with more people. When it's just me and you, I open up to you more, and you knew who I actually was. I put on the whole joking facade and all that. Like, yeah, I like making jokes, but like I don't do it like as often and as dumbly as I do with them. I try to make them laugh because I think it's good and it makes me happy to do that. And I was actually being myself when I was around you.
But I'm also seeing that you're yourself when you're around the other Robins.
Yeah, the bond I have with them is pretty good, but like...
I can't have... This is really, really bugging me the most, sorry. Like, this is legit torturing me because I'm saying no to you, and me saying no to you in general just bugs me. But at the end of the day, like, I have to. Like, you have to be with them. You're better off with them than me. I think this game crashed again. So, my league's gonna be dormant for a little while. If he's still in this chat, I know for a fact that he's still kind of watching this. My league's gonna be dormant for a long while. I can't have a potential good thing happen and something that I know for a fact it'll benefit Dick to stay in his league where he's in more. It's always going to benefit him more than that's what's more important. And that's what's going on, and that's how I feel about it. I think his internet just got shut off all in general. That's grandmother does that. Well, during the stream, yeah, I probably shouldn't have been streaming at these parts in this little segment. I'm gonna go talk to. I'm gonna see if TMI needs to speak to me or anyone else needs to speak to me in the Bat Family chat. And no one's there. So, I'm gonna say it. I guess this is farewell for right now. If this League B's how it is, I guess, like, if people still are here, do people are still here? I'm gonna try to shoot for a week, maybe 2, of me not being around, just so I can have this little bit of a break, a long break. Like, I'll still be on, like be 30 seconds of just checking loot and all that, daily rewards and stuff like that. Maybe check the league log. Then after a little while, we're gonna have this league be rebuilt with a fresh coat of paint, and build this back up again. Change some things, maybe rechange the name, start from scratch, have new ideas, have new morals, have new rules, stuff to put things together. Which, I don't know if this will be a good thing or a bad thing, but at the same time, I'm not giving up. I can't give up on this league. And the best thing I can do is restart from scratch, but I want to do it in a way that I know for a fact not going to cause anything or cause any issues. So, and the best way to do that is to have a level head in mind. So I'm going to be leaving the game for a little while, and yeah, you're still gonna see some videos coming out. I'll still probably do something like Marvel's Avengers, state my opinions about comic books and all that, you know, get that off my chest if it can. I'm gonna try to be a little less drama related. If it's something I can say positive things about, then I'll say something about it. But if I can't, I'm not gonna sit there and talk about it. So, yeah. In the end, I say, see you later. DCU, bye for a long while. Hope nothing bad happens. Alright. See ya.